Today we are joined by Stephen Sanderson, the CEO of UK Oil and Gas. Welcome to the show, Stephen.
Thank you very much, Catherine.
So 2018 has been an extremely volatile year for the oil and gas industry. How was it for you?
Pretty good for us, I have to say. I think we sort of bucked the trend a bit. Transformational, I'd say, in two aspects. One, we had our readmission into AIM as a fully fledged trading oil and gas company, operating company, which enabled us to gain control of Horse Hill Developments Limited. We've got 72% or so. More importantly, we now have almost 47% of Horse Hill. And secondly, really, the big event for us is the success of the Horse Hill extended well test, production testing, essentially. We've been going at it since July. I think we're almost around 90 tankers. That's 19,000 barrels, 3 million litres, and we're still going. We're still producing as we speak at healthy rates. We've produced about 15,000 barrels from the Kimmeridge alone, so that's pretty good. The idea is that we're going to keep on producing oil, getting it to the surface, and cash flow. That's the big thing that we've had, cash flow. We're going to keep that going, really, until our permits expire as such, and that will take us up to drilling our next two wells in 2019 in the second quarter. So those are already permitted. We have the funds to do it, and the idea for us is really to get production going full time during next year.
And what do you think the highlights will be for you in 2019? What are you most looking forward to?
Well, there are two elements. One is very much focused on Horse Hill, and the other is on our other projects. Horse Hill, of course, it's commercially viable. We've put in a planning application the other week for a 7-well development. So the main focus for us during 2019 is to continue oil production really throughout the year, and we'll do that via continuing the production testing at Horse Hill 1. As I said, that will take us up to drilling the Horse Hill 2 and Horse Hill 1Z, one in the Portland, one in the Kimmeridge, and then we'll put those on full-time production. And then what we're looking at, really the plan is that we'll keep producing, so we'll have a sort of seamless transition, if you like, from the production testing of those two wells to through sort of seamless transition through the planning, which we expect to get in August 2019, and then into full-time production. So the target really at the end of the year is that we want to be sort of producing about 2,000 barrels a day, which is pretty good.
It's incredible. Is it more successful than you had been expecting?
Yeah, I think the Portland was definitely better than we expected. I would say that the Kimmeridge is sort of as we expected. It still has some secrets to reveal, but it's pretty good.
And what have been the biggest challenges for you?
Well, the biggest challenges are always keeping the momentum going. As I said, that's really why we could rest on our laurels and say, right, okay, we know it's commercial, let's wait and we'll drill. But the idea is that we're a business, we need to make money, so we're just really trying to push to keep the production going, and that's probably our biggest challenge. I think drilling the wells is we've proved we can do that successfully. It's timing. We're still a little bit beholden on when the planning consent is going to come. It should be 6 months, but we've allowed 9-10 months, so we've got a bit of slack built in there. But otherwise, money doesn't seem to be a problem. So touch wood.
Touch wood.
So,
carries on for 2019.
Yeah.
And in terms of other projects, what else have you got going on?
Well, we always have ambitious plans at UKOG, so we're looking to drill, as I said, over the next 2 years, 9 wells, which is quite ambitious, for a small company. 4 of those will be production wells, obviously, at Horse Hill. But in 2019, we're also going to be putting in planning applications for another 5 wells. Prime one on that is Arraton and Arraton South on the Isle of Wight. That's a really nice project. We're looking at, there's 3 oil pools there that's already been discovered, and the oil in the ground and the recoverable is about 4 times the Portland in Horse Hill. So that's, potentially in itself is quite transformational. We're hoping to plan, to drill that in early 2020. The next one is Godley Bridge. That's in our Broadford Bridge 100% own acreage. That's has two targets. One is an appraisal of the Godley Bridge gas discovery, which actually is the largest undeveloped gas accumulation in the UK onshore. It's about 56 BCF gross that we calculate. We've got about half of that. But perhaps more importantly, underneath it is a really probably the prime Kimmeridge target. It's actually a structure there which is twice the size of Horse Hill. So that should be an interesting well. And then another two, we're going to go back to Broadford Bridge, the oil discovery we made there in the Kimmeridge, and test that again, drill a sidetrack. And then we're going to drill another Kimmeridge well between Godley Bridge and Broadford Bridge. So we've got plenty on our plate.
Certainly do. Well, it seems like there's a lot more oil and gas in the UK than any of us had ever expected.
We hope to prove that right, yeah.
Thank you, Stephen. Well, it looks like you've got lots to look forward to for 2019 and going forward to 2020 as well.
Yeah, as long as we continue our good fortune and serendipity, we'll be doing all right.
Great. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Thank you.